Okay. Let's try this again. My name's Chase Michael. Welcome to Soccer Fantasy Football, and this is my punishment. It is Friday, August 30th, 2024. Started 10 minutes ago, but had some computer difficulties. So I'm restarting. This is my 3-hour podcast slash YouTube video um, because I came in last place in the Dancing in the Moonlight Fantasy Football League. So I'm screen sharing, so this should be uh, pretty good from here on out. So let's just take a look um, at everything. So we're gonna go to fantasy. I probably need to sign in. So fantasy football. Okay, I'm in fantasy football. I'm such a boomer. I don't know how any of this works. I haven't been on not my phone in a long time. Sign up. There's no fucking log. Person log in. Jeez, that took a long time. Let's hope this is my. Let's hope that's my right information. Okay, perfect. So maybe got Dak. Um, so let's take a little look see. Um, our draft is tonight, so once again, apologies for the um, tardiness to this. I kind of forgot nobody was really pushing me. Forgot. So let's go to history of this league. Kind of take a look at what we got. So this is where everybody finished. Uh, back to Bijan, I think that was Alex Torcilla, finished first. Kircher, close from home, second. Ian, Jesus Red Rocks, third. And your boy finished 14th. Um, Pretty frustrating. Um, I thought I was safe at a 5-9 record. I didn't really think about the postseason. So didn't set my lineup. Came in last in the toilet bowl. I thought, Micah here at 3-11 was really going to be the reason I didn't have to do anything, and he could be doing this and not me. Unfortunately, uh, was not the case, and here I am. Fortunately, though, I get to choose um, how we do the draft for this year. So let's see. Round is, I guess that's probably no, probably not more. Um, no, that's not it. So going back to 2020, I love the commish. Um, we got really into marble racing. So I'm going to see if I can find a way to create one that determines our draft order, potentially. This is all on the fly, by the way, if you haven't figured that out. Um, Not too sure if this is going to work or how well it's going to work. Okay, we're just going to do some track two. Uh, okay, whatever. Add marbles. Oh, I have to draw a track. I'm not going to do that. Hmm. I'm certainly not interested in buying marble set. Online free marble simulator. Okay. We're on crazy games. I don't want to. Can I just play somebody else's track? Build my own track. Okay, this might be interesting. Parent game. What's what kind of website is this? Like the Cool Math Games 10 years ago? Wow, this is actually really good. Oh, I do have to actually build it. I don't want to do that. Um, we're gonna try something else. We're gonna do duck racing. Um, I think this is easiest. There's way I don't want to do that. I don't want ads to fucking play. What did I miss there? Okay, swimming away to the finish line. So I'm on duck race time. I'll let you have between 2 and 100 ducks. 3D use is always okay. Uh, I want, whoa. So there's only 4 ducks here. I'm out. I'm out. Setting numbers. Okay. I want 14 ducks. 14 ducks. And I'm probably gonna run this twice. Just one just to make sure it works. Two. Um, so people can't accuse me of anything. So I'm gonna pull up the list here on my phone and type it in. All right. So I'm just gonna go in order from the standings last year. Um, or not standings, but what I'm looking at here. Zach, Jordan, Ian, Alex, Quaid, Bryce, Ryan, Case, Kircher, cool, getting cool. We're just banned from Wendy's. Micah, Ryan, Micah, Ryan, Dylan Shaw, the trade rapist, and oh, 2 hours in each. I always get that wrong. Okay, I guess can I put it on? Is that how it works? Is that? I guess this is going for 10 seconds. Change that. Oh, I guess I can't change it. We'll do 20 seconds. Okay, on your marks, get set, go. And off they go. It's a little laggy. The ducks are very loud quacking in my ear. Dylan taking his lead here. Ryan coming in second. Chase in third for the moment. Raj in fourth. Ian and Jordan making a push. Looks like Ryan wins that one. Unfortunately, that was a touchdown. I'm going to push this out to, I think we're going to give him a minute. Kill a little bit more time for me. Allow for a little bit more commentary. I felt 20 seconds was a little bit too fast. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off they go. We are 5 seconds in. Gamble taking a bit of a lead, followed by Ryan. Jordan. Jordan might be taking the lead now. You got Quaid, Bryce, Micah, Chase pulling up the rear. Dylan, Ryan, Zach, Raj, John, Alex, Ian, Justin so far last. Looks like Jordan's pulling out in the lead. Ryan making a good push to win 2 in a row, so perhaps not a fluke. Micah in third, chasing fourth so far. Uh-oh. I'm taking the lead. I don't know. I'm probably in second or third with 20 seconds to go. I don't know. We got a smorgasbord of everybody. Nobody really pulling away. Um, I'm just gonna say now, if I win, I'm gonna do another minute. I think a minute's a good enough time. So let's just say this is another false start. So 3, 2, 1. All right, now that I think a minute was better. This is the real deal. All right, 3, 2, 1. Get started the third and final race. Ian and Gangool taking a lead so far with 40 seconds to go. With Kircher and Zach, Jordan, Quaid, Ryan Barrage kind of falling ahead, everybody else behind. Ian taking a massive lead. 25 seconds to go. Ian and Gangool are 1-2. Zach 3, Jordan 4, Quaid, John, Ryan Barrage, and probably Alex, Dylan. Now tight pack, 15 seconds to go. Kircher pulling ahead. Perhaps just a little bit, maybe Quaid, 7, 6. Micah making a late push. I think Micah's going to take the cake here. 3, 2, 1. And that's going to be your race, ladies and gentlemen. That was the race. Now, how do I see? Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. I fucked that up. Let's do 10 seconds. Because I need to see how, or I'll just do 1 second, I guess. I need to see how to get the list of who wins. How do I get the list? Oh, I probably just gotta hit this fucking trophy thing. Well, that was dumb of me. Okay. So we're good. We're good. I apologize. This is a final race. For all the marbles or ducks. Sorry. We're gonna set 1 minute. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. All right, Ryan Kircher take a pretty good lead. Kingle and Dylan, Micah, Jordan, Alex, Quaid behind them. People want to talk about pseudo random. I put the names in. I think there's better ways. I did enjoy last year when I got first pick because of the fucking WNBA game. Also glad I don't have to go to WNBA game because I live in Florida and we don't have a team anywhere near me. So that'll be kind of tough. IMO. 20 seconds left. Ryan's out in the lead. We got Alex, Quaid, Jordan, John, Dingle, Dylan. Looks like Alex might be pulling away. Oh no, Ryan I think is gonna take home the gold here unless there's a late push. 5 seconds. Here comes Zach. Zach's gonna get first pick followed by Barrage. Oh jeez. Well, I'm sorry, fellas. That's how it goes. Zach, Barrage, Jordan, Bryce, Ryan, Chase, Alex, Gangu, Ryan. Oh shit, I didn't delineate. We're gonna make this one Ryan Simonson, the 5th place one, and Ryan Sanchez the other one. Or should we go alphabetically? Nah, I don't want to do that. Quaid, Dylan, John, Ian, Micah. Okay, so I have texted out to Zach. He will put that in the order. With that being said, let's go ahead and do a little mock draft. The superior platform, IMO, for Fantasy Dynasty, etc. Sleeper. Far better than doing it on ESPN. It just makes it easier. The CPU is a little bit more adept. Okay, I'm in. A little bit more adept. It goes faster. You don't have to worry about people making stupid fucking picks. Okay, we're gonna go to where are we at here? It's alerts. Turn off. Okay, this little thing here. Draft settings, half PPR, snake, 14 teams. We'll just do a minute and a half pick. It's not really gonna matter. We'll go ahead and do that. What pick did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, six pick. No, not the best, not the worst. I'm okay with that. Like the way people in this league draft, you know, I think I could get some steals here. All right. So let's see what we got. Oh, that sounds gonna come off. Jamar Chase 101. That's already interesting off the bat. CD Hill, Jefferson Hall. I'm on the clock at 6. Christian McCaffrey is still here. So is Bijan. Amon Ra. I'm going to go out on a limb and say McCaffrey's going to go in the first 5 picks. So I'm going to assume like he's not there. So I'm going to take Bijan. I think Bijan has a chance to lead the league in rushing yards this year. Really good player. Really excited to see what he can do. I know the Falcons got a lot of pieces. Sam Strickland, Kyle Pitts, new offense. Got Kirk Cousins, new offensive, new coaching staff coming in. Raheem Morris, former Bucks head coach, and we are back on the clock here at 2:09. So after Robinson, McCaffrey, Amon-Ra, Gibbs, AJ Brown, Taylor, Nakua, Barkley, Garrett Wilson, ETN, Josh Allen, Kyron Harrison, A-Chain, Henry, London Olave. Okay, so I'm back on the clock, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I have 11 picks this way, and so what would that be? I don't know, 13 picks the other way, 15 picks. So, question is, do I want to take Devontae Adams, wide receiver 1, or do I want to double down on a limited resource since there are 14 teams and running backs? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Josh Jacobs and hope I can get Mike Evans or Debo on the way back, which I probably won't. So we'll see how the board goes. But I'm going to take Josh Jacobs. All right, okay. Wide receiver, running back. Kelsey, Diggs, Mahomes. Damn, team board's going to get Ayuk, Laporta, Evans, Waddle. That's a shame. I would have liked one of those guys. See, I really don't like Nico Collins as my RB1 or my wide receiver 1. Not that any of these guys are that much better. Who's they projecting me on the backside? Tank Dell, Amari. God, this is so hard at 14 team. All right, I'm just gonna take Nico. I think I can wait on quarterback as much as it would be nice to have Jalen Jamar. I thought about maybe Rashad as a third running back, but I really think I need to get a good solid wide receiver. I like the Texans a lot this year. Um, like CJ Stroud, like D'Amico Ryan's, like what they have built. I know, obviously, his teammate Stephon Diggs just went. I'm sure Tank Dell's not too far behind in this list. There goes boy CJ Stroud. Aaron Jones just went at Florida Lake to Cooper Forest. So we are back on the clock at 4:09. So we got 2 running backs and a wide receiver so far. So Kamala on the board still. I wouldn't hate. Kendra Miller got suspended, or he's probably going to get cut. But the Saints are just so bad. Zay Flowers this year could be a good wide receiver too. So I'm looking at the board. 2 tight ends already taken. So I know team 2, team 3 aren't going to take a tight end. 1 quarterback. So I would imagine that team 1 probably takes a tight end here. So that means if I want Kincaid, I got to get him now. I'm not going to take Tank Dell since I already have a Texans wide receiver. Amari Cooper doesn't really do anything for me. I would love to get T. Higgins or even Pickens on the way back. So I think I have some good options here. I think I'm just going to go BPA. I think I'm just going to take Alvin Kamara and hope to get T. Higgins on the way back. Yep, see there they are. There goes Kittle. Oh, fuck me. T. Higgins and Pickens go, and Burrow and Kincaid. All right, well, I may have just played myself because Amari Cooper's on the board, which is fine. If this was, 3-4 years ago. I don't need a 4th running back in James Conner. I already have Bijan, so I really don't want to double up with Kyle Pitts. DeAndre Swift would be a good pick, but once again, 4th running back. Keenan Allen, Christian Kirk, Terry McLaurin. It's not one receivers you get ecstatic about. Najee, Kyler's interesting. but not at this point. I'm kind of just wait until later in the draft to pick one up. Um, what do you want wide receivers? I mean, he's got to be wide receiver one, right? I'll just take Mark Cooper. I don't love the pick. Um, maybe I should have taken Zay Flowers in my previous pick, and then I could have gotten a Connor or Swift. I like Montgomery as a mid-round flyer. I would much prefer my RB2 than my RB1, especially with Gibbs. All right, so we just had wide receiver, tight end, the picks four. So a bunch of wide receivers. Pretty much everybody has a quarterback now, except for me and team three, team four. So you got to imagine within their two picks, they're probably looking at quarterback. Calvin, I like Calvin Ridley a lot. Jordan Love. Who else is here? Brock Purdy, Caleb Williams. God, as much as I would like Calvin Ridley, I think I gotta take Dak. I mean, I think he can wake up, throw for 400 yards if he wants to. He's gonna be playing to get a contract. I know he hates Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones hates him. They just paid CD. Um, got a couple other options, but I think the value, even though it's single quarterback, I think it's just too much to pass up here. I'm gonna go ahead and take Dak, which don't love. There goes Calvin. There goes Ladd. Would have liked either one of those. My wide receiver three, two more running backs off the board, and there goes Jordan Love. Um, so interesting to me that team three is still punting on quarterback here, but so still need a tight end or best player available. All right, Rashee Rice, I guess, is just not getting suspended by the league. I don't, I don't know, or they did just sign Juju Poop shit Schuster. Fucking sucks. Um, so maybe they're bracing for a suspension. So I do like Jake Ferguson. Obviously, just took the Dallas quarterback. I do like Njoku. He's good. Javante Williams, fourth running back to really dominate that position. But at this point, I think I'm going to take the flyer on Rice and just hope he doesn't get suspended. I think he's the best option there. We'll see how everywhere he plays, but him Hollywood, and all got drafted around the same position. But obviously, the number one option is going to be Kelsey. All right, coming back down the pipe, Brian Thomas. I'm really high on Brian Thomas from Jacksonville. Just went at 8-6, couple picks before. Same with Njoku. I'd love to see one of those guys come back to us. Um, not really upset about missing JMO or JSN. This or Dynasty may be a little bit different. All right, so on the board we got one, two. We got Nico, Cooper, Rice, wide receivers. We got Keegan, Jacobs, Kamara, running backs, Prescott, quarterback. All right, so Tyjae Spears is interesting. He's probably going to be splitting time with Tony Pollard, who just went 6-12 Tennessee backfield. I like Tyjae Spears. I think he's a good running back. I think they're going to be a much improved football team. Um, got some good coaches. Bill Callahan coaching the offensive line, Brian Callahan, both two very good offensive minds. Will Levis, I think, is going to take a big jump this year. Or you have Trey Benson, the rookie, going to be splitting with James Conner. I think I'm just going to take Tajay. I've talked myself into Tajay. Fun pick. Yeah, there goes Trey Benson. Tua turned the ball over. Zeke. More running backs. Dalton Schultz would have been a nice get here on the turn. Just went a couple picks before. T. Hawkinson on pop 3 days ago. Missed the season's first 4 games, torn ACL and MCL. Jeez. All right, so I'm gonna take him. Sucks. Curtis Samuel, yeah, with Keon, Khalif Shakir. It could be interesting. I think I'm gonna take Romeo Dubs though. I think the Packers offense, Jordan Love. People want to debate if he's a guy or not. I think he's a guy personally. Um, I don't really rate Christian Watson. He's always hurt. Him and Jaden Reed, um, him being Romeo Dubs, I think make for pretty respectable tandem there in Green Bay. I am going to go ahead and take Take Dubs, wide receiver 4. Happy with that pick. So still need a tight end. Still need a couple more players. Oh, Pat Fryermuth's still on the board, and he's gone. Um, Harrison Butker, the woman lover, also gone. I'm not a fucking idiot. I don't take tight end defense till my last 2 rounds. So not even on my mind to look at those positions right now. So that's Kobe Myers, Josh Palmer. I think I'm going to take Josh Palmer. Chargers, they have McConkey, but they could really use a good solidified 1, 2, or somebody else on the outside. What's his stats here? Yeah, he's 6'1", 210. I liked him coming out of Tennessee. This last year. So I finished as wide receiver 37, 65. It's not great, but as wide receiver 5, some upside. Harbaugh, I know is probably going to be running the ball a lot in LA, but you do have Justin Herbert. He's got to throw to somebody, right? I'm going to go ahead and take Josh Palmer. So still need a tight end. So let's see who's still on the board. Tight end. I would have loved to get Mike Williams on the backside. You kind of punt the tight end. I mean, we got people taking their second tight end. So I probably need to take my first. I'm going to go ahead and take Luke Musgrave. I know I have Dubs, but I think Luke Musgrave is fuzzy as well. Um, I'm really high on this Green Bay offense. With the addition of Josh Jacobs, I would not be surprised to see them back in the uh, make another deep run into the playoffs. All right, I got 4 picks left, so 2 more position players. Let's look back here at flex. Who we got? Latavian Wicks, Jahan Dotson, Ricky Pearsall's probably not going to play a lot. Thielen, oh God, this is so gross, but this is what you get playing 14 leagues or 14 team, which is fine. I'll go ahead and take Stafford. Honestly, if he stays healthy, he's won an MVP before. I think he could certainly win another one. If he plays well, Puka's ready to roll, ready to roll, ready to roll. Cooper Kupp, I think, is going to be fine. So let's see what else. Who else we got here? I'm going to go ahead and take a flyer on Troy Franklin. I haven't really heard too much about him coming out of camp. Where did he go? Show player card. So 6'3", 180 out of Oregon. I think good rookie weapon for Bo Nix. Played with him at Oregon. So I like that pick a lot. It's a flyer. So we'll see. All right, I'm gonna take defense. Just give me the Ravens defense. I know Mike McDonald's going to Seattle, but it's the Ravens defense. You think early 2000s, Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, all those guys. Totally not a kicker. Who the fuck cares? He's gonna get points. Is there anybody that gets points in this league? Cade York. Sure, why not? Whatever. Like I said, last 2 positions just kind of punt. Is what it is. So that's first mock. Like the team a lot. A couple things maybe could have done differently. Obviously, could have taken a different first pick than Bijan, but to get player his caliber 101 or with my first pick, pretty excited about that. If I can get him in the real draft, which I probably will. Like I said, could have taken McCaffrey. He was on the board. I don't think he's going to be on the board in real life. I think Jacobs was a call over Devontae or Debo. There, obviously, I think that's a different story if Olave's on the board instead. Obviously, not double dipping with Atlanta if Shake London were to make it to me, but Pacheco's a good shout too. But like I said, Josh Jacobs, fun player. Like that team a lot. Obviously, with Musgrave and Dubs, I kind of forgot that I took Josh Jacobs in, for being honest. But yeah, overall, pretty good with some of these other teams. Chase, Diggs, Mahomes, Higgins. Well, doubling up on. That's a hell of a wide receiver core. Chase, Diggs, Higgins, Dell. 3 Cincy players. Zach Moss. Your running backs are Zach Moss, Jalen Warren, Corum. So that's not great. CD, Kelsey, Ayuk, Pickens, Burrow, Conkey. Yeah, once again, kind of pulling on the running back position. But first 4 or 5 picks, pretty good. So team 3, Tyreek, Pacheco, Laporta, Flowers. This team's certainly more balanced. Someone's up with Tua, oh my God. What I don't even know what to think about Tua, what he's going to end up doing, what kind of money he's going to end up getting. Schultz, Myers, whatever. Um, team 4, Jay Jettas, Debo, Evans. I mean, anytime Mike Evans is wide receiver 3, that's pretty good. Monty, running back 1. Monty, Trey Benson. I like this team. Don't know why he took Love and God. I probably wouldn't have done that. Um, yeah, I think so far. Team 4 is probably my favorite team. I mean, wide receiver 1, wide receiver 1, wide receiver 1. You know, one of the best tight ends in the game. He's gonna have his good weeks, he's gonna have his bad weeks. He's gonna get points. He's probably a wide receiver 1. Solid quarterback. I mean, rookie running back, but Benson will put up some points too. But what you're losing with Benson, you're making up with these top guys. Team 5, Brees, Devontae, Jalen, A-Rich, who for fantasy purposes, I'm high on Anthony Richardson. I think he has what it takes if he can stay healthy. Obviously, it's a big question there. Kincaid, well, Brooks is kind of a dumb pick because he's on the pup too, I'm pretty sure. Is that true? Let's see here. Yeah, out of these first 4 games. So that's an interesting pick. Obviously, this doesn't reflect that at the moment. This team, whatever. This is probably not the best team. My team, it's okay. CMC, Olave, Hurts, Jones, Connor. See, this is the problem with taking 3 running backs early is you kind of just. I mean, Godwin. I love Chris Godwin as a Bucks fan, but I mean, this is far and away the best running back room out of everybody. But Godwin, your wide receiver 2, Curtis Samuel, wide receiver 3. I mean, Mario. I'd be a little skeptical of that. Now, this is a hell of a first 2 picks here. I'm wrong. Drake London, I like that. Those 2 picks a lot. Then you're stacking Lamar and Andrews. That's pretty fun too. Swift is actually, I think, could be a feasible wide receiver running back 1. Addison, Deontay Johnson. Yeah, teammates got a solid team too. Jerome Ford's going to get a lot of carries with Chubb on the pup. A couple good flyers down here. See, this could have been similar to my team. Gibbs, Henry White, Stroud. I mean, Keenan Allen, wide receiver 1, not great, but once again, high on Brian Thomas. I think he's pretty good. Team 10, you got AJ Brown, A-Chain. I mean, this is pretty good squad. Although second running back is Chuba Hubbard. He'll get some touches probably towards the end of the season, or I guess beginning of the season. Not great. Herbert falling in the ninth, I think is kind of crazy, but Joker's solid tight end, really good wide receiver room. Pretty decent team here. Team 11, you got JT, Marv, Cup, Pittman. I mean, Pittman wide receiver 3 is pretty crazy. Kyle Pitts too. Singletary. I mean, Giants are going to stink, but Singletary running back 2, I think is very serviceable. Phil Williams is going to put up points. Even got Hawkinson too on the backside with Pitts, Shakir, Gabe Davis. Yeah, Team 11's got a really solid team. Team 12 with the Rams stack of Nakua, Kyron to start. TK, love TK. Trent Pride, Najee 512, so disgusting. He's not that good. Kyler, Christian Watson, Camo, Lockett. The team's kind of mid. Then you got Saquon, Josh Allen, Mixon, Walker, Scary Terry, Mostert. Yeah, also not. Brock Bowers. Rookie tight ends year 1 typically don't do that great. McLaurin, Jessen, Charbonnet, T-Law. McLaughlin. Yeah, team 13. Not that great. And lastly, team 14. G-Dub, ETN, James Cook, Neighbors, wide receiver 2. I love that. Four really good picks there. Zamir, Adunze. I mean, banking a lot on the rookies there. And then to take Brock Purdy, I don't know, AD Mitchell. I like AD Mitchell, fire move. Yeah, this is a good team, but this is a massive boomer bust team. Um, yeah, that was that. So that was fun. Um, we'll probably do one more of those, one or two more of those before the day ends. Let's start with a look at it. What is it called? Sporkle. So it's gonna do some Sporkle quizzes. See what we got here. Categories, sports, Champions League winners in order. Nothing. We're gonna name that baseball player first. Um, I'll by their nicknames. Um, all right, let's see. See how we do here. Oh, it's multiple choice. Okay. Am I getting a question? Babe. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, his nickname's favorite. I'm pretty sure his name is George. Yeah. Bake McBride. Ralph? I don't fucking know. Luke Powell. Oh, jeez. This is way harder than I thought it was going to be. Maybe fucking Benjamin? I don't know. John. I would never got that. Buster Posey, which is Florida State legend. Jersey just retired. This is John Posey. Nope. That's embarrassing. Gerald. I think this is Joseph Catfish Hunter. I know who Catfish Hunter is. Chipper Jones. This guy, this Larry for sure. I knew that one. Coco Crisp. I think this is not what I thought this quiz was going to be, but I'm just guessing at this point. Cool Papa Bill, Cy Young. Yeah, that's not the quiz I thought it was going to be. I like baseball. We're going to go back to baseball. Popular all time. Oh, 30 teams in Major League Baseball. I guess we can do this, see how fast I can do this. All right, so we got athletics. Go. Indians, Royals, White Sox. That's not how you spell. White Sox, Twins, East, you got Rays, Yankees, Yankees, Red Sox, well, Red Sox, Blue Jays, you got Orioles. And West, you got Dodgers, Giants, Padres, Diamondback, Rocky, Cubs. Already got Reds, Pirates, Brewers. I can't spell. Brewers and Cardinals. All right, East. I got Mets, Marlins, Nationals. Then you have the Phillies. Well, that's spelled wrong. Phillies and you have Braves. All right, about a minute and a half. If I could type, it's probably a little bit quicker. Uh, all right, let's. What is this next quiz? And oh, jeez. 6 minutes. All right, let's see how fast I can do this. Let's see. East, you got Dolphins, Bills, Jets, Patriots, North, you have Browns, Ravens, Steelers, Bengals. AFC South, you have Colts, you have Jaguars, you have Texans, you have Titans. AFC West, you have Raiders, you have Chiefs, you have fucking Broncos, and you have the Chargers. NFC East, you have the Giants, Commanders, you have Eagles, and you have the Cowboys. NFC North, you have Vikings, you have Packers, South, Bucks, Panthers, you have Falcons, you have Saints, NFC West, Seahawks, Bills, all right, 4:43. What's that, minute 15? Is this the greatest moment of my life? God, I hope not. Um, yeah, that was fun. Um, let's see what else we got here. Sports. I want to do this. Repeat Rafa on clay. Things. Um, teams, NHL teams, sports logos. Formula One champs. Absolutely no way. NBA logos. Obscure knowledge. Um, let's see. I kind of like. No, let's do MLB. I like. Oh my God, top 100 hits for the last decade. Oh my God, this is what I'm talking about. I think this is right up my alley. I don't think I'm going to do well, but we're going to start. All right, we're going to go. Altuve number one. And then Atlanta Dodgers. That's going to be Freddie Freeman. Chicago, Houston. Chicago, White Sox, Houston. Boston, San Diego. That's going to be, well, Machado's on here. That's not right, but that's on Boston, San Diego. It's going to be Bogarts. I don't know how to spell that right. I think it's A-E. Sandy Bogarts, Chicago. We feel White Sox. Good for Houston. Well, Bregman's got to be on here. Alex Bregman on here. Alex Bregman is on here. I'll come back at Colorado. Just Colorado. Charlie Blackmon. Arizona St. Louis. It's going to be Paul Goldschmidt. Colorado St. Louis. It's going to be Nolan Arenado. Colorado, New York, New York. That's going to be Colorado, New York. It's DJ LeMahieu. Mayhew. Oh my God. I gotta look that up. DJ LeMahieu. Mahieu. Wasn't even close. It's one word. Oh, LeMahieu. That's Le. Stupid. La. Oh my God. Why can I spell it? Yes. Yellow. This is massive time killer. Doesn't seem fair, but okay. Boston, LA is going to be a big bets. Detroit, that's going to be Castellanos. Miami, Milwaukee, that's going to be Yelich. Christian Yelich. Detroit, Arizona. Boston, Los Angeles. Oh, yeah, so. Is there Rise on here? Yeah. That's just a spell. Cleveland or Cleveland's gonna be right there. Probably gonna give it to you. Not just watch. I'll go New York. It's gonna be there's a Texas, a bunch of Texas. There's nothing food on there. Please. All right. I don't think Chicago, Houston, Detroit, Boston, LA. Oh, that's JD Martinez. Milwaukee, Arizona, Seattle, Philly, Chicago, Oakland, Toronto, Texas. And you got any idea? Any top 100 hits from 2014 to 2023? Yeah. So these are the number of hits, and these are the players. Yeah, it's pretty hard. Maybe Dodgers. God, really good from Arizona. This is tough. Milwaukee, Arizona, Seattle, Philly, Miami. Why not? I think about Chicago. Phillies, Harper. Just start naming just good players. Trout's on here. Shohei is not going to be on here. Would be helpful by spell, right? Tommy. Yeah, no, Tommy's not on here. Jeez, I just got to start naming good baseball players. I'm trying to point here. It's fucking Corey Seager. So stupid. Oh, I got Corey Seagers. Who else is really good on that team? Marcus Simeon. See, I can't spell.
I thought it ended up spelling semen.
Yeah, exactly. Semen. Sem I-E. Marcus Simeon's not on here. That's crazy. Arizona, Miami, Oakland. That's not Jason Day. What's in that Chapman? Probably Witt's not on here. Geez, harder than I thought it was going to be. Oh, Tommy Pham on here?
For what?
Oh, Tommy Pham was on here. Holy shit. Rays Padres. Oh my god, dude. This is a bad showing. I just need to start naming good players. Jose Ramirez already got. Just get on the Tigers. Fucking nobody. Javi Baez on here. Javi Baez is on here. Door. Who else? But in the Rays, Longoria is not on here.
Yeah. Will Myers.
Longoria is on here. Will Myers is maybe on here. No. Oh, Will Myers is on here.
Told you.
I mean, he's third from the bottom. But he's on there. I guess that's fair. That's fair.
Any Rays players.
Oh, Whit Merrifield's on here. That makes sense. Toronto. Guerrero Jr.'s not gonna be in here. Is fucking what's his name? Springer. George Springer's on here.
What cunt played for 8 teams,
There's a lot of players.
including the Rays?
That's Tommy. Where? Which one? This one?
This motherfucker.
Oh, jeez.
8 fucking teams?
Arizona, Cincinnati,
That's
Washington.
bonkers.
I'm just gonna put in young suit. That doesn't give me anything. I just gotta start thinking of good players.
Just name a Hispanic last name.
Fucking who's catcher? Achilles, Realmuto, GT Realmuto. See on here?
I can hear you.
Yeah, JT Realmuto is on here. What was Gomez on here? Well, Milwaukee or something. Seattle, Philly, Miami, Philly, Miami. Realmuto. Think here, Yankees, not Mayhew, Stanton, Judge. Judge is not here. That's crazy. I think Baltimore's not going to have anybody. Mullins, maybe? No, Cedric Mullins. Yeah, this is kicking my ass. Cubs, anybody like Cubs, Casey, San Diego, Boston, Chicago. No, I don't know anybody in the Cubs. That would have been good. Chris Bryant. Chris Bryant is on here. Chicago, Yankees, Miami, Washington. First base. I can't believe Matt Olson is not on here. No, Matt Olson.
What guys are retired in 2022?
Yeah. Just played for just the Yankees. I mean, I want to be anybody like Nick Swisher. No. I don't know if he's, that one's killing me. I don't know. Rays aren't going to have anybody. Well, I guess we had Nelson Cruz and Will Myers, so I guess that's not entirely true. Milwaukee, Arizona, Seattle, Philly, Miami, Washington, LA. That's fucking Rendon. I can't spell Rendon. Anthony Rendon, Arizona, Tampa Bay. Who do we get from Arizona? Went to the Dodgers. I mean, Zobrist or something, right? No, Ben Zobrist. Kiermaier. No, Kiermaier. Probably hit 200 perennially. It's not going to be. Geez, this is hard. Trying to think, Baltimore hasn't really had anybody there for a while. Red Sox. Devers isn't going to be on here, is he? No, Devers is on here. There's Story. There's Stories on here. I don't know where. Oh, Trevor Story. Close to the bottom. Let's see. That's not right. There two. Intro Tulo. You should have 36 seconds. I'm about a third of the way through. I'm gonna go back to 2014, but I mean, all these guys are pretty new. Got Yelich. Baltimore, Atlanta. Olson. No Olson. Come on, I need to get one. Easy. That's Posey. That one be easy. Yeah. All right, 34. I want to know what the average is. Average is 50. Wow. Averages 50. I missed some incredibly obvious ones. Jose Abreu, that was obvious. Gene Segura. Oh, I can't spell Simeon, I guess. Ellis Andrews, Eric Hosmer, Justin Turner, McCutcheon, I should have got. Carlos Santana, Trey Turner, Joey Votto, Salvador Perez, Brandon Crawford, Will Escobar, Michael Brantley, maybe. Josh Donaldson, yeah. Pujols. How did I fucking forget Pujols? Jason Hayward, Tim Anderson, Hakis, Cole Calhoun to be honest, it's ridiculous. Lorenzo Kane, yeah, that was obvious. Kansas City, Milwaukee. Yachty, I miss Yachty. Totally forgot about Corey Dickerson. What a name. Anderson Simmons, Colton Long, T. Gordon, Brett Gardner, Adam Jones, Josh Harrison. Who's Struble Cabrera? Jesus. Benintendi, I should have got. Mike Moustakas. I totally forgot he played for the Rockies. I know he first Dansby Swanson, yeah. Josh Bell. Wow, I did terrible. That was fun. What's this next quiz? Next quiz. Oh God, U.S. presidents. There's absolutely no way. I mean, I could probably do better than most people, but died, resigned, assassinated. 10 minutes. I don't want to do that. I'm not really a president's guy. I'm not trying to make this political. Um, what's the next question? I want to go back to select sports. I like that 100. I like that hits one. Decent. Good. All right, let's see if I can do NFL first round quarterbacks. Oh, since 1983. Oh my God. 8 minutes. All right, this is updated for 2024, so should be all right. All right, I'm gonna go Knicks. We're gonna go Daniels. We're gonna go Williams. Might give me a couple. We're gonna go Richardson. Let's fucking pop up that. Phoenix. We're gonna Barkley. Texans took Stroud. Steelers took Pickett. Panthers took Young. It's probably gonna give a couple. Patriots took Mac Jones. Bears took Trubisky. Wow, oh, this 2021 draft class is so terrible. Bears took Trubisky. Yeah, I'm not spelling it right. Mahomes is on here. Oh, it was in 2017. Bears took 2021. Is this just quarterbacks in general? Oh, NFL first round point. I think that's wrong. What logs on here? Here. Then you have Peter Breeze. You have, no, there's Winston. What's fucking name? Mariota. You have T Law. You have Lance. You have Herbert. Viola. I gotta spell that. Go Viola. I think fucking close enough to spin into a no. Tago. Bale. Oa. Tua Bengals took. Oh, Redskins. God. Ravens took the R. Action. Arizona. God, this was Josh Rosen in 2018. That was terrible. Josh Allen won in that round. The Jets took Zach Wilson in 2021, so I forgot. Why can't I not compare the Bears to 2021? Watson's gonna be on here. Broncos took Simeon. Well, I know Brandon Whedon's on here. Brandon Whedon in 2012. Jaguars took our boy Bortles. Cleveland Browns. Anderson. What's that name? Rams took Sam Bradford. Not in 2016 though. Panthers took Jake Delhomme. No. Bucks 2009 took Josh Freeman. What are we doing? Titans. Oh God, I can see him. Stafford's got to be on here. Um, Matt Ryan. Jamarcus Russell. Roethlisberger. Oh, jeez. I actually think I spelled it. I crushed that spelling. Jay Cutler. Um, Brady was not first round quarterback. Already got Manning. Um, Rams. Oh, yeah, okay, I got Whedon. Um, oh, this whole first column's fucked. Steve Young is too late, right? It would have already been there. Staubach. That's too early for him. Harbaugh. Um, 2014 Vikings. God, Sam Darnold's on here. Um, Sean Watson's on here. 2018. That's so long ago. I can not think of the 2021 Bears. It's been a first round on. Griffin. RG3 went in 2012. Cold Stone Cutter. My boy Andrew Luck. Dolphins. Bills take. This is how old have I been? 2013. It would have been 16. I should know this stuff. Other good quarterbacks. We got Vic, Michael Vick. Testaverde. Any Testaverde? Any Testaverde? It's an 87. Stars not on the list. Let's see here. Jaguars. 03 Brunel. Bono? No. 2016. No. Nick Foles is not a first round quarterback. 2014. I don't think this is a good showing either. Um, I'm not really a history buff football, so I can't really talk about that. Oh, three God. RG3. Trying to think of other quarterbacks. Who are my quarterbacks going up? Got Freeman, Vince Young's on here. Matt Ryan, Drew Brees, Phil Rivers, Roethlisberger. Um, I should be nailing this right column. 2021 Chicago Bears. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I'd like to get one more. I don't think it's gonna happen though. Bob Payton, Steve Mayer, RIP. Oh God, fucking type right. Oh, I totally forgot Ryan Leaf, Teddy Bridgewater. Who's that? Fucking Haskins. How did I miss Haskins Fields? Saying the thing's wrong. Justin Fields, Dwayne Haskins, RIP. Baker, God, I forgot he got drafted by the Browns. Paxton Lynch, Wentz, Goff, Teddy. Yeah, I should have crushed the entire right hand column. Manziel, EJ Manuel, Tannehill. I should have gotten all these. I would say back to about JP Lawson. I probably should have gotten 100%. Flacco, Sanchez, Tebow. Yeah, I should have gotten all these. It's 3:30 by the way, so I think I'm just over an hour in, which is good. Left with Carson Palmer. I don't know who Patrick Ramsey is. Joey Harrington. I should have got Oregon. David Carr, Pennington, Cade McNown, Dante. I should have known Culpepper. Donovan McNabb. That was a good one. Ryan Leaf, of course. Steve Hayek and type McNair, Dilfer, Drew Bledsoe, Aikman. Yeah, I should have done better. I should have done better. What was the average? I got higher than average, but a lot of these were guys from the last couple of years. Oh well. All right, let's go back to how good. All right. Got a lot of sleeper notifications here. See what's going on in my dynasty leagues. Jalen Naylor for a fourth rounder. That's interesting. Nothing crazy. See if I got anything like. Probably not. That would be a no, as per usual. All right. I know 7 ways to reach first base. I would like this to be 2010, 2020. World Series. I'm not great with World Series. Um, Logic puzzle, logos. I'd much rather do. Okay, I'll do the home run hitters list. Okay, top 100 home run hitters without. I mean, what happens if I do? I have 20 minutes. That seems like a long time. I make this. I'm gonna stop. Oh, I don't know what the minefield means. I'm gonna not do that. I want to put in wrong answers. Um, long time. It was not 1970 to 2009. 30,000 hit club. All right. It'll be top. Only, oh shit, each year. Oh, fuck that. Seems a little too hard. I wish it was. It's a little past my time, unfortunately. Um, just did 100 hits. That was fun. Yeah, sports will go. NL MVP, AL MVP, Shorty Stadium. Um, kind of like that. This nice search. I do a random MLB quiz. What do I get? Hmm. Oh, I can't search. MLB. Stop. Come on, computer. Stop. Let's see what that gives us. Um, hmm. Top 100 players. You never have a 40 home run season. No. Oh, jeez. I did not know this could be like this. I don't want to do this. Um, I wonder if there is. I would love an NCAA to NFL pipeline. Who drafted this team? Okay, let's do nicknames. I can do 134 questions. All right, 12 minutes, 134 questions. Here we go. I think I can do this. Okay, where do I put in these? Oh, let me tell you. I like to play the quiz. All right, we'll start with obvious Seminoles. Oh, I have to go Air Force. Oh God, this might be tough. Akron, Zips. There's a tide for Alabama. I wish my laptop typed as fast as I thought. Washington State Mountaineers. Arizona Wildcats. Arizona State Sun Devils. Arkansas Razorback. Razorbacks. Arkansas State. Oh, they're red. God, I wish this fucking ad wasn't right my way. Oh, they're red something. All right, we'll go Army. I really should know our service academy. Come back to that. Auburn Tigers. Ball State. Ball State. Ball State. I don't know. Can I choose? Oh, okay. Golden Bears for California. Central Michigan Chippewas. Charlotte 49ers. Come on, computer. Cincinnati Bearcats. Clemson Tigers. Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. What are Chanticleers? I couldn't tell you. Colorado Buffaloes. Colorado State. Colorado State. Colorado State. Rams. Come on. Rams. Connecticut Huskies. Duke Blue Devils. East Carolina Pirates. Eastern Michigan. All right, we're gonna go back to Baylor Bears. Boise State. We're gonna come back to that one. Boston College. Eagles. Bowling Green. Buffalo Bulls. BYU. Oh my God. I should fucking know that. Florida Gators. Florida Atlantic. Owls. International. Sponsored by the Pitbull Stadium now. Are they Panthers? FIU Panthers. That sounds right. Florida State Seminoles, obviously. Hopefully get that one. There's no state. This Bulldogs? Georgia Bulldogs. Oh, back Bulldogs. These are Eagles. Georgia Southern. Georgia State. It's a blue. It's blue. It's a bear, maybe. All right, Georgia Tech. I just watched blanking. We're coming back. Why? All right. Rainbows? Isn't it flying rainbows? Rainbows? So annoying I have to type them in. Whatever. Houston is Cougars. Illinois. Illinois. I didn't know Illinois. Indiana Hoosiers. Iowa Hawkeyes. Iowa State Cyclones. Jacksonville State. I just watched this game. Are they the Panthers? No, not the Panthers. James Madison Dukes. Duquesne's Kansas Jayhawks. Kansas State in white and purple. Oh my God, I'm blanking. Kennesaw State. I'll come back to Kent State. I know it, but I don't know it. Kentucky Wildcats, Liberty, Skip, Louisiana Tech, Louisiana Lafayette, Raging Cajuns, Louisiana Monroe. I know, but I don't know. Louisville. Oh my God, Louisville Cardinals. LSU Tigers, Marshall. God, it's embarrassing. Maryland Terrapins, UMass Minutemen, Memphis Tigers, Miami Hurricanes, Miami University, Miami of Ohio. Who's the Golden Flashes? That's Kent State. Michigan. Oh, Wolverines. Michigan State Spartans. Middle Tennessee. Minnesota Golden Gophers. Mississippi State. God. Mississippi State Tigers. Oh, Mississippi State. Go back to Missouri Tigers. Navy Midshipmen. God. Nebraska Cornhuskers. Nevada, I don't know. New Mexico Lobos. New Mexico State. I know. Carolina Tar Heels. North Texas. I don't know. What I don't know. I don't know. Northwestern. I don't know. Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Ohio Bobcats. Ohio State Buckeyes. Oklahoma Sooners. Oklahoma State Cowboys. Old Dominion. Something. Ole Miss Rebels. Oregon Ducks, Oregon State Beavers, Penn State Lions, Pittsburgh Panthers, Purdue Boilermakers, Rice Owls, Rutgers Scarlet Knights, and Houston State. Oh my God, I was fucking them in 25. NCAA 25. Oh my God, what are we? Sam Houston State. Oh my God, that's so embarrassing. I don't know that. Davis State. They State. These are the Sharks. I'm thinking of the fucking hockey team. I don't know. I'm just trying to get the easy ones. Mustangs. Alabama. Panthers. No. South Carolina. Oh my God. Not like South Carolina. King. King. Go Cox. Florida Bulls. Southern Miss Eagles. Bull Eagles. Not Gold Eagles. Okay. Stanford Cardinal. Syracuse Orange. TCU. Orange Frogs. Temple Owls, Tennessee Volunteers, Texas Longhorns, Texas A&M, Texas State Bobcats, Texas Tech Red Raiders, Toledo Hens. I just wonder where that ends. Tulane Green Wave, Tulsa, UAB. They are. There's Alabama, Birmingham. They're Snakes. That wasn't so right. UCF Knights, Chargers, UCLA Bruins, UNLV, USC Trojans, Utah Utes, Utah State. I was OC at Utah State as well. What the fuck? It's Utah State. UTEP. Miners, UTSA, Roadrunners, Vanderbilt, Commodores. Oh, it is Virginia. Virginia Tech. Why am I blanking? I don't know. I'm blanking. Wake Forest, Dean Dinkins, Washington Huskies, Washington State, Red. Okay, West Virginia Mountaineers. Penn State. Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. Western Michigan Broncos. Wisconsin Badgers. Wyoming. That's fucking Catamounts. That's Vermont. 17. We've got 25 seconds. Any of these that I'm missing? Arkansas State. It's red something. Bowling Green. BYU. Eastern Michigan. Rainbow Wreck, Georgia Tech. It's not Hornets. Hawaii. Why can't I not think Mississippi State? This is so bad. I should have done so much better than 91. This is so bad. Falcons. Yeah, Red Wolves, Black Knights, Ball State Cardinals, Broncos, Falcons, Cougars, Michigan Eagles. Yellow Jackets. That's a Rainbow Warriors. That's so stupid. What is Mississippi State Bulldogs? Liberty Flames, using Thundering Herd, Kansas State Wildcats. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. I mean, I beat just barely the average, but Toledo Rockets. I knew that. Texan and fucking Aggies, Golden Hurricanes for USA or UNLV or fucking Tulsa, Virginia Cavaliers, Hokies. I mean, Cowboys. Yeah, this is bad. I should have done better. Should, almost 2 hours. Well, that's not true. Hour and a half. It's 3:50. I started like 2:20. No, I don't think so. Um, so halfway through, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. All right. Well, almost 4 o'clock, so we're over halfway through. Let's see if anything interesting has happened on Twitter so far. Newcastle U21s are playing Derby County. That's interesting. Pat McAfee donating $1 million to West Virginia NIL. That's pretty cool. Crystal Palace to sign Trevor Shaloba from Chelsea. Well, I guess it's on loan, but What else we got? Um, let's see. Shaloba again. Carlos Forbes to Wolves. Don't know who that is. Arsenal in talks with Chelsea to sign Raheem Sterling. Now that is interesting. Um, Scott McTominay to Napoli is just hilarious. Why the fuck would he do that? Um, hmm. Raheem once moved to Arsenal. That's interesting. Um, Ipswich Town working to sign Reece Nelson from Arsenal. That would be a good signing for them. Checking Instagram too. I will report back in a sec. Okay. Let's see here. What to do? What to do? Okay. Yeah. Can I get Hard Rock on my computer? You think? Let's see. Uh, can I hide this bar? I would like to. Hello. Okay. Um, let's see if I can get. If I can log on. We can look at some lines. I'm gonna log in here real quick. Hopefully, if I remember my password, send me a code. 852. 872. Set password. I guess I gotta allow this real quick. Okay. See how long this takes. So I gotta install this location check thing to verify that I'm where I say I am. Finish. Click here after installation is complete. Okay, I'm good. Um,
Call my energy bill.
yeah,
If your rate go up, call us. We can get it lower.
I'm sure they can.
Sure.
All right, so let's look at some of the bets I had yesterday. Red is bad, by the way. What is he eating? Max, Max,
What?
what are you feeding him?
Steak.
Scout, it's steak, dude. Come on.
I steak on fat.
Um, so glad Sacramento San Jose State won. Jacksonville State lost last night. It was tough. Um, they looked like dogs, honestly. Um, first after they tied it up, I was like, all right, here we go. And then when they proceed to have two turnovers, fumble and interception, pick six, it was just brutal. So that was a tough loss. This one is Colorado, over 33 and a half team total. I think it finished 31-25, something like that. So it's close. Thought after the first two drives it's gonna be a track meet. That looked like it did that. Um, didn't happen. This North Carolina Minnesota under was free as could be. I should have made that its own standing bet. And then this Coast Carolina Jacksonville State, this podcast I listened to was in on it. Clearly a mistake. Buffalo win was nice. Covered some of my losses, but pretty big loss. And then the rest is just fucking losing money in baseball because betting baseball is fucking suckers. Anyways, let's see what we got on the slate tonight. I'm not outside service area. You're outside service area. Lehigh Army. I think Army's gonna win that one. 31 and a half is a lot of points though. Any other good games? Michigan State, Florida Atlantic. Um, Florida Atlantic still have. They still have Tom Herman. Yeah, Tom's Herman's still head coach. This is Jonathan Smith's first game. New head coach for Michigan State. I would probably lean Michigan State. Probably the under if I had to bet on this game. Take Michigan State with the points down to 12 and a half. Temple, Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma blows them away. First time in the ACC or excuse me, SEC. Um, I mean minus 42 and a half for Oklahoma. Elon Duke. First game for Texas QB transfer Malik Murphy and new Duke head coach Manny Diaz. I like the under 40 and a half. I think, I watched NC State struggle with Western Carolina. Wake Forest struggled a little bit with North Carolina A&T. Florida State obviously lost. So ACC is not very good. So 3+ touchdowns. I don't know. Wisconsin, Western Michigan. I think Wisconsin stinks, or it won't be as good, but it's Western Michigan. I'd probably lean the under on that as well. TCU Stanford could be fun. Easily the best game of the night. Um, yeah, I don't really know. I'll probably take the over just for points, but once again, I'm a terrible gambler, so it doesn't really matter what I think. Um, so this is for Saturday's games. We got 14 Clemson at number one Georgia, 12 o'clock kickoff. In Atlanta, so basically a home game for Georgia. Reigning national champs. Dabo didn't get anybody from the portal. Um, yeah, this line was at 13 and a half earlier. So I don't know why it would have swung 2 points. So I would take Georgia. I think they're a better football team. I like Cade Klubnik for Clemson, but I just don't think they have enough firepower. I think ETN is playing for Georgia. I'm not 100% sure. Penn State, West Virginia, this should be a good game. I'm always State Penn. James Franklin doesn't really do it for me, but with the 12-team extended playoff, um, I think they're going to get in now because they don't have to be Michigan and Ohio State like they normally do. They usually tend to play pretty good. I know West Virginia's going to have a massive crowd. Touchdown favorite, though. Neil Brown's gonna have the guys pumped up. Man, that's a toss up. I don't know if I'd have a play on that one. Louisville, I think, is gonna blow Austin P out of the water. Austin P State even, which I think is just Austin P. My buddy told me Bucknell plus 32.5 is a lock. I don't know if I agree with that, but that's what he said. Um, Illinois State, Iowa. I don't know if Iowa's capable of putting up 23 points. Um, I mean, this would have to be 24 to nothing for this to hit. I mean, I don't know if Iowa unders are still back on the table like they were last year. Indiana State, Purdue. Yeah, I don't really have anything there. Same with Kent State, Pitt, UConn, Maryland. I don't. UConn's probably better. Virginia Tech, Vanderbilt. Should be interesting. Virginia Tech has quarterback Kalen Drones, second year in the system. Virginia Tech's kind of been this ACC dark horse. It's probably not really a dark horse. Basically, if it's not Florida, if it's not Florida State, it's not Clemson. It's really Miami or Virginia Tech. I know who they've been talking about. So I could see, it is at Vandy. Still 2 touchdowns. I don't know. I probably lean Virginia Tech with the points or not with the points. But that would be tough. Tennessee. I mean, they got. What's Tennessee's? I know they have a tough schedule. So they got Chattanooga. Okay, then they have NC State, NC State, Kent State, Oklahoma, Arkansas. So they have a couple. Florida, Tennessee. That's a tough. Kentucky. That's a tough 5 game stretch right there. So I'm sure they're really going to be looking to get out, get some points on the board, feel comfortable, get in their system as they build up to those games. I'd take Tennessee with points. That's probably going to be blowout. OK State, South Dakota State. OK State, Mike Gundy offense. Ollie Gordon going to run them 1,000 times a game. Quarterback. It's been there. Can't think of his name. Been there 20 years. Um, I think that's a pretty easy win for Oklahoma State. Not worried about these next 2 games. Why those only games? Oh, I guess we do all games. Yeah, Akron, Ohio State. I don't see how Ohio State doesn't win 52 to nothing. Doubt you want to go outside, buddy? You want to go outside? Come on. Go on. Let the dog out. I think Texas blows Colorado State out of the water. Texas should be a pretty good team. I don't know how UMass is favored against any team ever. So I might be a sneaky pick Eastern Michigan with the points. Um, Big game though tomorrow obviously is Miami at Florida. Um, as a Florida State fan, I hate both these teams with a passion. This line has not moved. Miami's wearing white. Florida's having a white out, which is certainly interesting. You have transfer Cam Ward for Miami, Mario Cristobal. I mean, I think 9-3 is probably the expectation there. But this is a pretty big game for both teams. Obviously, everybody's heard about Florida's tough schedule, which obviously it is. But this is a game they need to win. I think it's at home, 3:30. They don't have the crowd rocking. Keep it within a field goal. I'm gonna take Florida with the points tomorrow. Um, I don't see how that. I think that's the better side. I think Cam Ward is very turnover prone. I don't think Florida has a bad team. They don't have a great team, but they don't need to be great. They're going to have the home crowd. They have Graham Mertz second year in the system with Billy Napier. I think Florida's the right side. Any other big games? 3:30 that I'm interested in. I'm not really seeing any. North Texas, South Alabama. Who cares? Mississippi State, one of the few games they're probably going to win. Um, USF, Alex Golash, I don't really have much there. Furman, Ole Miss, yeah, didn't even know Furman really had a football team. Um, Anything else? Kansas State's going to be a good team this year. I think Alabama with the points is the right side as well. Probably same with Auburn. Always hilarious when the line's 47.5 with a 56.5 over. So Alabama A&M's maybe going to get 3 points. Um, Michigan, it'll be interesting to see how they bounce back, open up their season against Fresno State. Um, reigning national champs. No JJ McCarthy, no Blake Corum. Still have Donovan Edwards. Still probably have three of the best defensive players in the country. Um, Oregon, I like Oregon. A lot of people that I listen to are on Oregon winning the title first year in the Big Ten. Um, Dylan Gabriel, Dante Moore, if they need him. That's a great coach. They're gonna be well coached, ready to rock. Um, I could certainly see Oregon making a final. And the big game tomorrow night, Notre Dame, Texas A&M. So two teams I also hate Texas A&M not as much now since they don't have Jimbo there anymore. Mike Elko came back, was old DC now, went to Duke, is now the head coach here. Um, you know, they got a good defensive line. Riley Leonard, you know, used to play for Mike Elko. Um, so I think probably the advantage goes to Mike Elko there. Knows his tendencies. Marcus Freeman, I'm not sold on Marcus Freeman yet. It's at Kyle Field in Texas A&M. That's the side I'm leaning as well. I know it's probably a square play. I'd probably lean the under two. I think it's probably gonna be a couple turnovers. Teams struggling moving the ball up and down the field. A lot of question marks on the offensive line. I think for both these teams. I'd probably lean the under more than anything in that game. And anything else of note? Not tomorrow per se. Sunday, LSU USC. I mean, how do you not take over 63.5? This is going to be a track meet and a half. You got Miller Moss for USC. Um, Lincoln Riley quarterback waited his turn behind Caleb. I think can really sling the rock. Garrett Musmeyer LSU. They have Harold Perkins on the edge on the defense side of the ball. Brian Kelly, Lincoln Riley is really who this comes down to. Two offensive minded guys. I kind of would take USC in the points. This game's played at Vegas, so basically a home game for USC. But LSU does travel well, so I'm looking forward to this game. Should be a fun game. I'd definitely take USC with the points. But that's just me. And then fucking Monday, oh my god, the fact that Florida State's getting 16.5 or giving 16.5. Just take Boston College at the points. We watched this fucking bullshit team play Georgia Tech in Ireland. Maybe that was a fluke. Maybe Georgia Tech's better than we think. The fact that we're still 2 touchdown favorites. I know it's at home. I would just take Boston College with the points and just accept that if you lose, that's okay. Can I look at futures? I want this actual. It's a lot. Not national. Dang it, Heisman. There's no Heisman odds. Conference futures. Yeah, Utah to win the Big 12. We can get through some of these. I think Utah to win the Big 12 is probably the safest bet. Big Cat kind of talked about it. Easiest schedule out of all teams of the Big 12. Probably going to get one of the top 4 seeds in the new 12-team playoff. Are they going to win it? No. But I like Kansas State as well. They don't have to play Utah. But I think Kansas State Utah would be a good matchup. Oklahoma State too. If Ollie Gordon can stay healthy, wouldn't be a bad bet. Kansas, need Jalen Daniels stay healthy, new offensive coordinator. That would be tough. Any of the other teams, I'm not.
Yeah, Scott's outside, right?
Big Ten. Yeah, I think Ohio State and Oregon are probably the two best teams in college football. On paper, I've never been a huge Ryan Day guy. I think he's kind of born on third base kind of thing. Always a big question: can they beat Michigan? Haven't beat them the last few years. This is probably the year that they do it. I think they're probably the most talented team, top to bottom. On paper, they got the Georgia transfer Caleb Downs in the backside, or to clean up the secondary. Man, I'm really Oregon plus 200 seems like a really good bet. Penn State, that's fine. They can get to the Big Ten, but can they beat one of these two teams? Probably not. Michigan, if you believe in Sherman more and what they what they're trying to build on, then maybe. But all these other teams, I mean, Nebraska plus 6,000. Come on. ACC, Clemson plus 275. That's probably the best bet. These other teams, these bottom three teams, I wouldn't worry about. It's going to be one of these top three teams. Miami, if they go into Ben Hill and play competently and look the part, I can certainly see plus 350. Being a good bet. Obviously, they play Florida State. I think they play Clemson. They play Clemson. Let's see here. All right, obviously Florida tomorrow. FAMU, State, USF, Louisville, Cal, Florida. So they don't play. They don't get Clemson. So they'd probably play Clemson in the final. So it's really, Cam Ward versus Kate Club next door. It's been down to. I think Clemson probably has better defense, better coach, in my opinion, than Cristobal. So I'd probably take Clemson plus 275. Florida State. They got to show me a lot in the next couple of games. Anything else? Mountain West? No. MAC, AAC, Sunbelt, CUSA. Yeah, so those are really big three. All those random win totals. To go undefeated. What the hell? Exact wins. Jeez. Yeah, there's some weird bets. So be careful when you're betting on that. Betting on this. What you're looking at. Hard Rock loves taking money. It's going to take a lot of my money. All right, so I just remembered I have one more draft. I'm gonna do another draft. Do you have a 12-person draft on Sunday night? Or Sunday afternoon, where I am in the 12 spot. I have PPR 12 teams. So still sort of can talk about some of the things that I see. I mean, once again, I've never won a title before in my life, so what the fuck do I know? Um, but maybe this is a year. So see, obviously this one CMC goes first. So I'm looking at Saquon. I'm looking at Garrett Wilson. Probably ETN as well. Jonathan Taylor will probably be there. Jahmyr Gibbs, questionable. I think he's going to play. I like Gibbs, obviously going to get shared time with um, David Montgomery. Saquon, though, not really sharing with anybody. Has a chance to lead the league in rushing yards, I think. I think I'm going to go Saquon just to see what it looks like. And I'm going to take Garrett Wilson as well. Not going to stack anything just quite yet. I like usually going 1-1, especially on the turn. I mean, their thoughts maybe taking Josh Allen, but a 12-team league, a little bit, you get some of the studs lasting a little bit longer than a 14-person league. All right, so we are back on the clock. 3 QBs, 2 tight ends taken. Everybody's got a running. No, not everybody's got a running back. Diggs, Lamar, DJ Moore, Cooper Cup. So you got maybe actually more. I'm not gonna take Lamar. Cooper Cup is my wide receiver too, so I think he's gonna be fully healthy. What is he, 30 now? 31. He's gonna be ready. I'm gonna take Cooper Cup. And then I'm gonna take James Cook too. Keep the balance of 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers. I kind of like that so far. All right, a couple more tight ends. Lamar obviously wanted to pick after as Kittle's gone. Stroud's gone. Kincaid's gone. A-Rich is gone. All right, here at 5'12", James Conner. He's a really good RB3 to have. Kyle Pitts, Joe Burrow, Montgomery. I think I'm going to take Monty, since we did take Gibbs earlier. Keenan Allen, Christian Kirk, Terry McLaurin. James Conner's going to be RB1. I think that's my fourth running back. Joe Burrow's good, but at this point, I'd much rather wait another turn to get Jordan Love, somebody like that. I think. Pretty much every team has a quarter. That's not true. Most teams have a quarterback already. Keenan Allen, I've heard gained weight. Probably wouldn't take him. I'm going to take Terry, wide receiver one, play with the rookie Jalen Daniels. They're probably going to be down a lot. I don't think they're going to be great. Um, so should get a lot of touches out there. Really no competition. They go straight away Dotson. Um, they didn't draft a rookie wide receiver. So let's see who we got coming back. So Prescott, Burrow, Kyler all went. So I really should be one of the only teams without a quarterback. Yeah. So see, Jordan Love's here. Rashee Rice is here. Evan Ingram. Everybody's got a tight end. I'm going to take Jordan Love, get my quarterback. And I think I'm going to take Rashee Rice too. I know I took him last mock draft. But I think the talents, you just can't pass up the talent, especially, it's my wide receiver four. Um, I like that a lot. And four tight ends went last round. So if there's not a tight end I love right now, if there's more value somewhere else on the board, can certainly see if Brian Thomas just went, and so did Goddard. Those are two guys I was high. Trey Benson, Zeke, J-Mo. Don't really need a quarterback. Courtland Sutton, Blake Corum, Jerome Ford. I think I'm going to take Jerome Ford over Trey Benson. With Nick Chubb going on the pup, he's not going to play the first 4 weeks. Stefanski loves running the ball. A lot of success with Jerome Ford so far. Trey Benson obviously is going to be behind James Conner. So I'm really liking the running back room right now with Saquon, Cook, Monty, and Jerome Ford. With my next pick, JMO. So now we're kind of looking at, end of the bench guys. Dalton Schultz. I'm going to take Dalton Schultz. Tight end with CJ Stroud. I think great weapon. I know obviously they got Diggs. They have Nico Collins. They have Hank Dell. I think just a good solid tight end. Yeah, I'm happy with that pick. So coming to my next two picks, Stubbs just went. So who we got on the board? Chuba Hubbard's gonna get some points. I'm not looking at kickers. Jacoby Myers, Josh Palmer. So similar situation where we were around this time in the first draft. Yeah, I'll take a flyer on Jacoby Myers. I don't know what the hell the Raiders are going to do. They named Gardner Minshew their starter. What that looks like long term, obviously, probably not him. They have Vontae, so it's a good wide receiver too. So, I mean, same thing. They're probably going to be losing a lot. And I'll take Mike Williams just on the hope and prayer that him and Rodgers can be on the same page at some point. Um, all right, so Kendra Miller just went before us. John Dotson, Gabe Davis, Brandon Cooks. We got on the ball, Chandler Polk, Dontavian Wicks, Marshawn Lloyd, Josh Downs, Gibson, Jordan McLaughlin. I'm going to take Marshawn Lloyd just as a flyer. I don't know why. I don't really have good reasoning. My father's calling me. My next pick, Kalen Polk. Why not? Drake May, Jacoby. Oh, whoops. Whoops. I can't do that. I'm out of position players. So I'm just going to take defense. Whoa. Oh, that's. What did I do here? Change pick. Defense, and now it's got to be a kicker. I totally lost track of what round we were on. So yeah, that's the team. Barkley, Wilson, Cup, Cook, Montgomery, Lauren, Love, Rice, Ford, Schultz, Myers, Williams, Lloyd, Seahawks defense, and the Seahawks kicker. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. I think good running back room is really, really nice. Like that a lot. Three wide receivers. I mean, Cup's probably not the one anymore, but three wide receiver ones. Teams with good quarterbacks. A good quarterback in Jordan Love. Dalton Schultz is serviceable tight end. A couple flyers there at the end. Yeah, I think that's a really good team. If that's how it drops at the end of during my regular draft, I think I'll be very, very, very pleased with that outcome. So we are going on about to start hour 3 actually. Which is exciting. It's 4:24, so this is my last hour. I think I got a couple more things planned. I gotta get my dog real quick. Make sure he's not running the neighborhood. Come on. All right, dog is secured. Back inside. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do a mock draft simulator here for 2025. I select all. Oh. All right, so obviously this is I would imagine this is how they're projected right now. So once again, 49ers, Chiefs, Panthers are number 1. I'm just gonna not do that. We're just gonna trade. So this is a big board so far. So 2 Michigan players. They have 2. Obviously, these are 2 of the best players in college football at the moment. I don't see any quarterback right now that's gonna emerge. I mean, Connor Wegman's probably my favorite quarterback in the league, Texas A&M. He'd probably be the first quarterback off the board, but if the Panthers have this pick at 1 and they don't trade it, I'm just going to give him Mason Graham. I know they traded away Brian Burns. They're just so devoid of talent. Um, it's um, it's just what they need. Anything and anyone. Why is this? Can I not search by ADP? No, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, I'm just gonna give him Mason Graham. All right, Patriots on the board. Oh man. So they just took Drake May. Really, what they need somebody to protect him. Will Campbell from LSU's best tackle in the draft. Tackle is just arguably one of the most valuable positions in all of football. I really like this fit here. Get your quarterback protected. Um, Denver Broncos. They have Sertan on the outside still. They're in this position. They just hooked Bo Nix. Um, So Will Johnson, the wide receiver room's not terrible, but I wouldn't put that. I'm going to give him. I'll go ahead and give him Nick Scourton an edge. Um, could always use more edge help. Now Titans, this is a Luther Burden pick right here. Hopefully they're not picking the top four. I think the Titans have a good team. But I think Luther Burden there makes a lot of sense. And this is where the first quarterback comes off the board. And this obviously it's going to be before this. We'll go ahead and give him Wegman. Although Shedeur Sanders played great last night as I'm listening to this. Commanders, yeah, the whole God, they just took Jaden, so they could use a tackle as well. Yeah, Calvin Banks is good. I don't know if he's the best pick. Really, no guard I'd take either. We'll go ahead and give him Calvin Banks, I guess. But you could also that could be wide receiver, that could be cornerback. Because Emmanuel Forbes has been such a bad pick. This has got to be Will Johnson for the Cardinals here at 7. They really can use some help on the outside. Their defense, Jonathan Gannon might be gone if they're picking this pick. In real life, although I do like Jonathan Gannon. I think he's a good guy. The Cardinals are. I'd like to see the Cardinals be successful. Vikings medical redshirt with JJ. I think they got a good coach, and not Stefanski. Who's the other guy? Why is his name? Why am I blanking on this dude's name? Kevin O'Connell. I'm so dumb. So obviously great wide receiver room. Go ahead, always use back end talent. Go ahead and get this cornerback Ben Morrison. Let's do this big board. Okay, let's do this. As I do, there is a I'll just say big. There's a podcast PFF does called NFL Stock Exchange, which is a lot of fun. I like it a lot. Okay, Buka, Kelvin Banks, Colson, Loveborn, Wegman. Yeah, so PFF has Wegman as number one quarterback. It's probably going to change. Michael Williams, edge, another IDL from Michigan, another tackle from LSU. They need quarterback. Last night, I mean, the Shedeur Sanders to Vegas. I mean, how electric would that be? Seahawks, they're getting better on the edge. They need to figure out the quarterback situation. I think Gino's got a couple more years. They have DK, they have JSN. I don't think they need a wide receiver. Safety, I think 10 for safety is really high. We'll go ahead and give him Colton Loveland, another target. I don't know if they need a tight end, but I was just on Saints. Yeah, this has got to be a quarterback. If they're picking this early, it's got to be keep them close. God, the Bucks should not be picking 12. Bucks are making the playoffs. I don't know what this is. I mean, we have Winfield in the back. I mean, I wouldn't hate wide receiver if Ted McMillan's still on the board here. I mean, good grief. I'll just go ahead and give us Ted. I mean, Chris Godwin's set to walk. We did just take Jalen McMillan from Washington this past draft. Mike Evans is getting up there in age. Colts, who we like for the Colts here. Who are they just take? They just took Latu this past draft. So Chris Ballard made some interesting decisions. I think I saw he cut his 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th round picks from this past year. Have Jonathan Taylor. They have who am I thinking of on the back end? They paid a lot of money too. Kenny Moore is who I was thinking of. They could use a safety. I wouldn't hate Malachi Starks here from Georgia, another first round defensive Jordan player. Georgia defensive player. So if this one doesn't get cut. Yeah, the Steelers here, man. One of these quarterbacks has got to step up. I don't know who it's going to be just quite yet on this list. This PFF, I don't know if I agree with this. I mean, I guess Carson Beck is the answer, except he went to the Saints. I don't know how Graham Mertz is the next quarterback, but we'll take a shot on Jackson Dart here. I think he has a good chance. I think Ole Miss will put up some points this year in Lane's offense. Go ahead and give them to the Steelers. They're another mid first round quarterback to the Steelers, a la Kenny Pickett from a couple years ago. We'll go ahead and give Travis Hunter to the Rams. Let's look at their depth chart. That is 6 teams, NFL teams. Rams. So obviously, quarterback is going to have to be solved eventually. Running back, wide receiver room is fine. They can use some help up front. Defense, they just added Fisk. They just added Verse. Cam Curl on the backside. Davis White. Cornerback rooms, not terrible. Linebacker, you're not going to take a linebacker this high, I don't think. Let's see. Oh, this is. How do I want to sort it? Like this. That would be Chargers. I'm assuming this is Rams. Yeah, I guess. I mean, this is his quarterback. He doesn't need anything. This is, I don't know what I'm doing here. Yeah, back to the depth chart. So I would say, yeah, secondary, maybe somebody on offensive line. So where's that other tackle? Go ahead and give him a tackle here. Jaguars just stink. We'll go ahead and give him Travis Hunter, keep him in Florida, although he's not really flirting. Browns here. Go ahead and give him Rebecca Buka. They have Amari Cooper, and that's really it. So I like that. I like that. The Bears. Bears are drafting here. You could always use line help. Off-ball linebacker Eric Perkins. Yes, no, he kind of plays everywhere. Go ahead and give him another edge. We'll give him this Georgia edge here. Chargers. Let's see what Chargers got going on. Chargers, yeah, wide receiver room, big miss with Quentin Johnson. That was tough. Offensive line's good. Obviously, they just got Joe Alt. Could use some help on the edge. Obviously, they have Joey Bosa, but somebody opposite Joey Bosa, alongside linebacker, cornerback. Well, they need a lot of help, Chargers, honestly. Like here. Cooking another wide receiver, although I just took Lad, so I don't think they'd do that. We'll go ahead and give him Kenneth Grant, give him some more help on the interior. Texans, go ahead and give him offensive line help, keep protecting Stroud, building up that offensive line. Jets here. Man, the Jets. We'll go ahead and give him Kyle Perkins. They've been having issues with getting Hassan Reddick squared away. Could use help on that side of the ball for sure. Falcons always need to line up. I know they just traded for what's his name? They just traded for the dude from New England. We'll go ahead and give him James Pierce Jr., who could very easily not be here at this point in time. Dolphins. We'll go ahead and give him D-line help as well. Packers. Only wide receiver. I don't know who this tackle is, but we'll go ahead and give him Blake Miller from Clemson. Protect Jordan Love a little bit. Cowboys. That's why I take Ashton Jeanty. He's probably the best running back in the class right now from Boise State. Cowboys, they love taking push round running backs. Go ahead and give him Jeanty. The Eagles, man, they draft so they have Devonta, they have A.J. Brown. Don't really need another wide receiver. Don't really need an edge. We'll go ahead and give him cornerback. Nice, James Bradbury. Hello? Am I talking still? Am I talking still? Hello? Okay, I am still talking. I just didn't see the audio thing. I wasn't sure. Um, I'm on the Chargers still. More NFL teams. I want the Eagles. Uh, yeah, they have Ringo, Darius Slay, Quinion Mitchell. They did just get Cooper DeJean. Man, they could use some linebacker help too. Um, Man, Harold Perkins would have been good here. Go ahead and give him Jack Sawyer. No, that's edge. We'll go ahead and give him to Carrier Davis, another cornerback. I know they just took Cooper DeJean. Man, the Lions. What did the Lions do here? I mean, they don't really need a wide receiver. They could use. I mean, they have a good offensive line. Let's look at this. Look at this depth chart. I mean, the Lions are a pretty. They've Brad Holmes has turned this team around. They've they've done pretty well over the last few years. Only quarterback, running back room's good, wide receiver room is good. I mean, they have one of the best lines in all of college football. They got Hutchinson, Marcus Davenport. I did not know that Marcus Davenport. Linebacker room's good. I mean, they have Brian Branch, Terry, and Arnold. Oh man, Lions don't really have any weaknesses. I don't know. Just give him Jack Sawyer, another piece on the head. Bengals. I don't know. Hopefully they didn't re-sign Jamar. I think they're going to, or extend Jamar, I guess. T. Higgins, I think, is probably going to walk, so this might be a good Malik Iomanor spot. Um, so as a replacement. So Bills, I guess, took Keon Coleman. They have Josh Allen. They really need some more help on the defensive side of the ball, probably in the secondary. Oh, I didn't even know that. I like edge here for them. I'm gonna give Abdul Carter from Penn State. The Ravens. Man, the Ravens need so much help. I mean, not so much help, but offensive line, wide receiver. Which one do we like? I mean, Isaiah Bond might be the fastest person in college football, but they have Zay Flowers, so they kind of need somebody opposite of that. Um, yeah, I like. Yeah, I like this tackle from Minnesota, Arante or Sari. Probably did not say that right. About 49ers. Yeah, they need cornerback help. They need tackle help. Uh, Go ahead and give them best tackle on the board, Josh Simmons from Ohio State. And then, of course, the Chiefs, fucking Chiefs, are going to do it again. They really need somebody on the back end. Uh, Go ahead and give them Denzel Burke from Ohio State. So, analyze drafts. I don't know what that means. See how it goes. This is what we got. Not sure how great it is. But, uh, Yeah, so I think I want to talk about this 2024 draft so far. Um, Obviously, no games have been played yet, but kind of the direction I thought the team was going to go. Obviously, Caleb Williams consensus 101 overall. Um, don't really have any qualms about it. Jaden Daniels over Drake May um, was interesting to me. I think Jaden Daniels is obviously going to run the ball a little bit more than Drake May. Washington more in a win now mode. I think Jaden's probably a little bit more NFL ready than Drake May, although Drake May's ceiling might be a little bit higher. So I guess I get it from that standpoint. But I mean, these first three picks, I think were pretty standard. And then Marv at number 4 overall. I mean, they were sprinting to the board. I mean, he's the best player. He was the best player in the class, hands down. Get to pair him with Kyler. Um, that was an easy pick for me. The Joe Alt pick, um, this easily could have been Malik Neighbors. I kind of thought it was going to be Malik Neighbors here, given how bad the Quentin Johnson pick has been. But it's John Harbaugh. It's running, shoot football. It's what they do. They're running up the middle. Got to protect their franchise quarterback from Justin Herbert. So Joe Alt really makes sense to slide in there on the offensive line. No relation to that one. Same with this one, Malik Neighbors. I mean, next best wide receiver on the board. I think it makes a lot of sense. There are talks here of this maybe being J.J. McCarthy, but you're paying Daniel Jones what you're paying him. So, I mean, you kind of have to do it. I think Malik Neighbors, they gave him the number 1 number. I think he's going to be elite for years to come. The best wide receiver Giants have had since Odell Beckham. J.C. Latham at 7 to the Titans. Yeah, I mean, I think another good solid pick. They have Will Levis, their quarterback, so got to protect him. Joe Alt. Uh, what does it say? It's 343. I mean, just a massive fucking human being. Get him out of the way, and yeah, no, I like that pick a lot. Now this one, good grief, this Michael Penix pick to the Falcons. Yeah, good quarterback. I'm not taking that away from him. That Penn State Indiana game from a couple years ago was, you know, just insane display of athleticism, good quarterbacking. A little bit older in the class, and he's already 24. But with the medical red shirt, they just got Kirk Cousins free agency, gave him all that money. To me, that shows win now as a franchise. So drafting a quarterback to sit, be a backup when this easily could have been another weapon. It could have been somebody on the edge. This could have been somebody on the backside. I mean, this was easily the most bizarre pick of the night. And we're probably not going to see any remnants of it for a couple of years. But this this will come back to haunt the Falcons. Once again, Bears on the clock again at 9 with their actual pick. I mean, this is a great pick. Adunze was a baller with Penix in Washington. Now getting to play with Caleb and having Keenan Allen, DJ Moore to sort of teach him the trade. I mean, that's probably the best wide receiver room in all of college football, or excuse me, NFL. Yeah, that's going to be great. I thought that was a great pick. You had to do it. So pick 10, Vikings moved up 1 pick to get J.J. McCarthy. Obviously, didn't know that he was going to tear his ACL and be out for the season. Medical red shirt's probably not the worst thing in the world for him, but they had to jump the Jets. He handed the ball off a lot of Michigan, won a national title, but I mean, the guy's a winner. He's going to have weapons out there. Has Jordan Addison, obviously has Justin Jefferson, TJ Hawkinson. Now they have Aaron Jones. Kevin O'Connell's a great quarterback coach, in my opinion. So I think he's surrounded with the right tools. Definitely the right spot for JJ to land. And then probably one of my favorite picks, despite not liking the Jets, or not that I don't like the Jets, but it's fun when the Jets suffer. Olu Fashanu from Penn State tackle. They have Tyron Smith and Morgan Moses, who are 1,000 years old. Got to protect their 1,000-year-old quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. So great pass pro. I mean, that was just a home run pick for Joe Douglas and the Jets.
Um, Bo Nix to the Broncos. This is such a Sean Payton pick that it's ridiculous. Um, I think he's actually going to pick well. PFF gave pick below average. I don't know if I agree with that per se. He was at Bo Nix was at Auburn, transferred to Oregon, played pretty well. I thought his last year, because I think there's a lot of hype around him. His second to last year, like his last year Auburn, and then he didn't play well, and then he transferred to Oregon and kind of brought it back up a little bit. But the Broncos need a quarterback. He's really the only quarterback on the board. So I get this pick. I think it makes a lot of sense. Um, Brock Bowers 13 to the Raiders. BPA. I know they took Michael Mayer the year before, but I mean Brock Bowers, if you watched him at Georgia, just I mean elite is probably not even the best word to use him. Just versatile, just unreal weapon blocking, passing, catching, whatever it may be. Unfortunately has Gardner Minshew thrown to him, but I think he'll have a successful NFL career. Flonga at 14 from Oregon State tackle to the Saints. Like it says here, this Trevor Penning pick they took a couple years ago. Top Northwestern's been terrible. I don't know. I think Cesar Ruiz is still there, but Saints, they kind of had a revolving door of offensive linemen over the last few years for various reasons. So I think that was a pretty easy pick. Really like this Latu pick to the Colts. I think he's the best edge in the draft, probably. I know he had some medical issues. I think he was at Miami before he went to UCLA, or maybe I'm making that up. Uh, Latu. Oh, he was at Washington before he was at. I don't know why I thought Miami. I was thinking Jalen Phillips. Um, yeah, so I know some medical questions, but I think that's a great spot for him next to DeForest Buckner there for the Colts. Byron Murphy, inside line DL for the Seahawks. I think really good pick. Um, Mike McDonald, first year head coach, defensive guy, DC from the Ravens. I think this is really good. Uh, they have Leonard Williams from last year. I think this is they're trying to back to the Legion of Boom to some degree. So I'm I like that pick for the Seahawks. This trade back up for the Vikings to grab Dallas Turner, I think was needed. Um, super athletic, played in the SEC. Dallas Turner. I don't know. Can I see his size? Um, yeah, I mean 6'4", 240. 21 years old. I think he's got super high ceiling. You can't run out of pass rushers here in the NFL. Thought that was a really good pick. Marius Mims at 18 to the Bengals. Got to protect Joe Burrow. Got to protect Joe Burrow, keep him upright. I know they had Trent Brown. And I think, Jonah Williams was trying to get out of there. Um, yeah, it's pretty easy pick. I know there's a couple different options that they could have gone to, but I think good solid pick there. Pick 19, my boy Jared Verse to the Rams. Watching him, that's crazy. He was at Albany a couple years ago, came to Florida State, balled out, and then got drafted first round to the Rams. Rams really needed edge help. They need defensive help. Obviously, losing Aaron Donald was brutal. Aaron Donald retired. I think that's a great pick. I think he's got a really good chance to succeed there in LA. Fatanu in Pittsburgh. That was a pretty interesting pick. Can kind of play it all over the place along the offensive line. There are some other options. Pitt might have gone defense. Um, but yeah, no, good pick. I mean, he's a Steeler offensive line pick, but he'll probably have a quiet career, but a good career. Chop Robinson, 21 to the Dolphins. Probably a bit of a stretch, I would agree. But they do have Bradley Chubb, Jalen Phillips, kind of health questions both those guys. So that's going to be a hell of an edge rotation there. Getting pressure at the quarterback, obviously, super important in this day and age. They could have gone cornerback. They could have gone a couple different options, maybe taken another lineman. I didn't really see any other linemen at this point that I thought maybe they could have taken instead, but um, good pick nonetheless. Quinion, of course, arguably best cornerback on the board. Um, and the Eagles get him because, of course, they do. And Howie Roseman, probably the best GM in all of the NFL. I like this trade with Cleveland to get Brian Thomas. I think they moved up. They moved down. I don't know. But Brian Thomas, I really like the talent. I think he's got a chance to be wide receiver one there in Jacksonville. Obviously, LSU's had a pretty good, successful stretch over the last few years of wide receivers having success in the NFL. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Liddell, the list goes on. Um, so yeah, like I said, really easy chance to be wide receiver one. Like that pick a lot. And as Trevor Lawrence Stan, hope he helps. And that's pretty good wide receiver room too. Gabe Davis, Christian Kirk, Travis Etienne in the backfield. Hopefully, Jags are good this year. Tyron Arnold, 24 to the Lions. I think he kind of fell a little bit down the board. Should have been Florida State, or I don't know how he ended up at Alabama, but he's from Tallahassee, nevertheless. Um, Lions did trade for Carlton Davis to have a really good backside. They have CJ, Chauncey Gardner Johnson still. So yeah, what is this? Led 90.6 PFF run, great defense. Led the SEC and PBUs. I mean, that's not easy to do. I think that's a home run of a pick. Jordan Morgan to the Packers. Yeah, another first guy. What is it? Is he he's like 6'7"? Yeah, 6'6", 320. Kind of can move all around the offensive line. He's listed as tackle here, but he'll probably play some guard too. So it's always good to have rotational pieces to move around line. Now this is probably my obviously um, a good pick as a Bucks homer. Graham Barton, he's going to play starting center. I already have Tristan Wirfs there, so I mean you have two centerfold pieces of offensive line. Got to protect Baker. Gave him all that money. I love that pick. Thought it was the right guy at the right time. Sorry, I'm looking to see if we're wearing our double race jerseys for the Rays game. And we are. Fucking Rays, they're gonna finish 81 and 81, in case anybody cares. Back to this. Darius Robinson. I don't know who this is. But edge pick for Jonathan Gannon. I think they probably reached a little bit, but sometimes you gotta hashtag get your guy. And then Xavier Worthy falling to the Chiefs because of course he does. We're in a 4.2140, which is just unreal. More or less Tyreek replacement. Probably a little small, but I mean, him and Rashee Rice and Kelsey and Pacheco. It's pretty damn good. Tyler Guyton here to the Cowboys. Losing Tyson Smith, got to protect or Tyron Smith. Got to protect Dak, obviously. Even if they're not going to pay him. So yeah, don't hate this pick. They could have easily taken Nate Williams, who the Ravens took at 30. I think Ravens are going to have a really good secondary. Obviously, as you can see here, Marlon Humphrey, Kyle Hamilton. I think that was a really good pick. I want to say there were some injury concerns with him, if I recall from his time at Clemson. Maybe that's why I fell a little bit. This pick, Ricky Pearsall, 31 to the 49ers. He's like their wide receiver 5 now, and he's hurt. I don't think he played a snap over preseason. This isn't me hating the Gators thing. This is just you have Ayuk, you have Samuel, you have Kittle. Like you have so many weapons. I think this could have been a tackle. This could have been a cornerback. This could have been somebody else. In my opinion, not that he's not worthy of the 31 pick, but I think it might be a while before we actually see anything from this pick. And then last, Leggett, they traded up. The Panthers did to back into the first to get Leggett, which I guess maybe for the extra fifth year for first round players. But they're so devoid of weapons. Panthers have so much shit wrong with them. I know they traded for Deontay Johnson, but they need to do something. Went out, traded, got him. Don't hate it. Hopefully he's good. And if you want to laugh, go listen to him on Twitter talk about his life. He's like this black country dude. It is just absolutely hysterical. I got pee. Okay. All right. So I got about 20 minutes still here. So what I wanted to end this on, we're gonna go to my favorite website on the internet, Reddit. So funny enough, this was the exact am I the asshole? So AITH, am I the asshole? I'm gonna go to the top. We'll go this year. Oh, this is from 4 days ago. All right. This is pretty lengthy. I don't know. Hmm. All right. Am I the asshole for announcing our pregnancy at my brother's wedding after he proposed at mine? Oh, that's tough. My brother said he was going to propose at my wedding. I told him no, that it was a day about myself and my wife, and we did not want any distractions. Certainly fair. My mom lost her shit. She said she wanted family he might not see again for a while to be part of the proposal. I said I did not give a shit, and that if he did it, I would have kicked him out. He did it, and my mom said if I tried kicking him out, she would leave too. Wow, that's crazy that the mom took the brother's side. Seething inside, my brother got married last week. Instead of welcome to the family toast, I used the time to announce that we were expecting our first baby. My mom was upset, but my grandmother told her to sit down and shut up. Damn, go grandma. We spent most of the reception talking to the family we would not see again for a while about our upcoming baby. My mom says I was an asshole for taking attention away from my brother on his wedding day. She got really mad when I reminded her she threatened to leave my wedding if I kicked him out after he proposed. I have the screenshot of the camera. Wow, there's absolutely no way this person is the asshole. If anything, your mom is the asshole. And this is without reading the comments, but grandma obviously knew what to say. Sit down, shut up. I mean, yeah, the whole brother thing proposing at the wedding. I don't know why you would want to do that. I get the family thing, but your point, third sentence, day about myself and my wife. We do not want any distractions. I think that sells it right there. It's your wedding, it's your day. If that's what you want, then that's what you should get. So let's see what some of the comments said. Definitely not the asshole. I would agree. Grandpa's a fucking legend. I would agree. Blatantly obvious which one of you is a golden child. Good job to grandma for shutting mom's bullshit down. But your bro, he asked, you said no, he did it anyway. Not the asshole for giving back what you got. Yeah, that's how I would agree. That's how I feel about it as well. It's pretty fucked up that these people share the same earth and oxygen that we do. That's crazy. All right. Let's see. This is a short one. Okay, let's see here. Am I the asshole for not tipping after overhearing what my waitress said about me? I, 30 female, was at a restaurant last night with my mother. She was me and my boyfriend's mom for the first time. We're punctual people, so we got there about 30 minutes before our reservation. We got seated with no issues. It took waitress 20 minutes to get to our table, even though the restaurant was pretty empty. Right away, I could tell she did not want to wait on us. She did not greet us with a hello. She just asked what we wanted to drink. We told her, and I noticed she didn't write her order down. It took another 15 minutes for our drink to get to our table, and they were wrong. It's hard to mess up a ginger ale and vodka soda, but she did. I already know where this is going, and I would say she's right. Nevertheless, Mom pointed out she didn't order Pepsi, and waitress rolled her eyes, took my mom's glass, and disappeared. I excused myself to wash it shortly after. I had no idea where I was going, so I went to the entrance to ask one of the hostesses. When I walked up there, yada yada yada, overheard my waitress talking, pissed that I had to wait on a black table because they never tip well. Mother and I were the only black people in the restaurant. She wasn't even whispering when she said it either. I was stunned, but her lack of effort started to make sense. Yada yada yada. Cousin night went so well, I decided to treat everyone and pay the check. She gave me the machine, and I smiled when I keyed in 0% for a tip. She didn't know until after the receipt had been printed out. By that time, all of us had started to leave. She asked if there was a problem with her service, and I said her service was fantastic. Since I was a black woman, I don't tip well. That's hilarious. Face went white, and she kind of laughed nervously, and I laughed as well. I walked out after that, but my boyfriend's mom asked what happened. I told her what I overheard. My boyfriend's mom that I said I should have tipped her anyway because it shows character. She seemed pretty pissed after that. My boyfriend and my mom are both on my side, but I'm wondering if I should just throw in a $2 tip. No, fuck this person. Fuck your boyfriend's mom. That's just all crazy. I understand the tipping culture. Like, I get it. But when you have shitty service, people being racist, they don't get to behave like that. They don't ask why they don't get tipped. That's not, you know, not acceptable. I have no problem with them not tipping. Let's see. It's a short one. All right. Am I the asshole for slapping a teenager? I, 32 female, was at a water park this week with my husband, 32 male, and my daughter. We were in one of those pools practicing swimming and keeping to ourselves. There's a group of teen boys there, and while I was working with my daughter on swimming, one of them came up behind me, and I felt a tug on the strings of my top, untying it. What the fuck? I spun around and saw this 15 to 17-year-old with a smirk and slapped him. Yeah, no shit. Quickly caused a scene. Park staff got involved with those boys' parents who were livid at me. What? What? My husband and another lady saw it happen and confirmed that he really did grab my top. There's also a camera around the pool, kind of showed that it wasn't the best thing. The boys' parents threatened assault charges, and I threatened sexual assault charges. Eventually, we both asked to leave, and I haven't heard anything since. My husband thinks I still overreacted, which I don't. What is wrong with our society, man? That's how 15 to 17-year-old boys react. That's insane. That's incredibly inappropriate. The sexual assault, that's perfectly valid. I don't understand the parents threatening assault. I don't know why the parents aren't beating the fuck out of their own kid. Why they thought that was okay. Certainly self-defense. I mean, she was literally assaulted at the water park. Yeah, I mean the fact that the parents are defending their kid is ridiculous. Oh, jeez, Louise, this world, man. Let's see, we got another good one here. Let's. Uh-oh. Okay. Am I the asshole for being truthful and admitting that I find my wife unattractive after her surgery? Already off to a good start. My wife had plastic surgery. We had discussed it and I was against it. It was not my decision, and ultimately I had no say. Certainly fair. Support women here. Her body, her choice. She looks weird now. She had the fat sucked out of her face, lip fillers, neck lift, other stuff I don't really get. Certainly fair. She gives me uncanny valley vibes now. It freaks me out. She is fully healed, wants us to go back to normal, like me initiating sex. I have done so, but not as much as I used to. When I try and make sure there is very little light. God, what a hilarious visual. It's been a few months and I kind of dread having to look at her. Obviously, she has noticed she has been bugging me to tell her what's up. I've tried telling her I'm just tired from work or that I'm run down, really anything except for the truth. That does not bode well for your marriage. Without even reading the comments, you just gotta man up, dude. She broke down and asked me if I was having an affair. Perfectly valid. I said that I wasn't. She asked to look at my phone, fucked up. Unlocked it for her and handed it over. I wasn't worried about her finding anything because there's nothing to find. Certainly fair. Spent an hour looking through it and found nothing. Obviously, she asked me to explain why I changed. I tried explaining that I just wasn't that interested right now. That would be tough. Does your wife not make the correlation? Hey, this is how I was 3 months ago. This is how I am now. What's changed? Oh, yeah, my entire body. That can certainly be it. Nothing I said was good enough for her. She kept digging. I finally told her the truth. I wasn't harsh or brutally honest. I just told her that her new face wasn't something I found attractive and that I was turned off. She asked if that's why I turned off all the lights now. Well, turning off all the lights is a little dramatic, but I get it. I said yes. She started crying and said she needed time alone. She went to stay with her sister. Perfectly natural reaction on her side, in my opinion. I've been called every name in the book since this happened. Her sister said I'm a piece of shit for insulting my wife's looks. Her friends all think I'm an asshole. Well, of course they're gonna take her side. They're not. They're her friends, not your friends. Try not to say anything. I can't force myself to find her attractive. Certainly fair. I still love her, but her face is just weird now. She looks like the blue alien from the Fifth Element. I'm gonna go see what that looks like. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious to just throw that in the end of this. Yeah, no, I don't think he's an asshole, but this is just a difficult conversation you need to have. Um, Obviously, it's great that you love her, but the physical attraction is certainly part of it. And if she wants to have sex, I think there's got to be some sort of physical chemical attraction to some degree. I think situation was handled fine. Just maybe could have been a little bit better, but yeah, this is you guys are it's probably done. Buckle fat remover. Ugh. Somebody else Google's blue alien from Fifth Element. See, this is why the internet's the best. Um, yeah, this is not your fault. You don't find your new face attractive. That isn't a conscious choice. I'm all for people doing what they want with their body. I would agree. Um, Now, do I think you might have wanted to fess up on what's wrong much earlier? Absolutely. I think that's where the problem was. This last sentence. What he did, he should have been honest from the get go. I know he said that, hey, I don't think you should do this, but that should have been um, brought up. All right, let's see if we got another. Um, all right. Am I the asshole for telling my husband I told you so and laughing at me when we got the paternity test results? I, 27 female, been married to my husband, 28 male, for 2 years and gave birth to our daughter 5 weeks ago. Congratulations. I'll try to keep it short. What happened was that our daughter came out with blonde hair, blue eyes. My husband and I have brown hair, brown eyes. Ruh-roh. Just kidding. My husband freaked out and refused to listen to my explanation that sometimes babies are born with lighter hair and eyes that get darker over time. Demanded a paternity test and threatened to divorce me if I didn't comply. So I did. That's insane. After my daughter and I got home from the hospital, my husband went to stay at his parents' house for the first 3 weeks to get some space while I recovered and told them what was happening. Unreal. Your mom, she just had a baby and you're going to leave her alone for 3 weeks? That's insane. Mother-in-law called and informed me that the paternity test revealed the child wasn't his. She would do anything within her power to make sure that I was taken to the cleaners during the divorce. That's fucking ridiculous. Thankfully, I had my sister to lean on and help me take care of the baby during this. Hallelujah, your sister, what a saint. Got the results back. My husband came home to view them with me. I was on the couch in the living room, so he sat next to me and started to read the results. They showed that he was the father, and my husband had this kind of shocked, mortified look on his face. Couldn't help but say, I told you so, and started laughing at the way he looked. My husband snapped out of his shock, got mad for laughing, and we argued, which was mainly him yelling at me before my sister came down. My husband shut up. After that, my husband went back to his parents' house to clear his head. My mother-in-law called, scolded me about laughing at my husband's face because apparently was kicking him while he was down. She also left a couple of nasty texts. I don't think I'm an asshole, but I like other perspective. Oh my God, people are insane. This family, God, remember people, marry their family too, not just them. Um, yeah, this guy's super self-conscious. I'm sorry you had to deal with him. Congratulations on your child. Um, yeah, you gotta get out of there. Yeah, this is insane. He abandoned you postpartum and forced you to take care of a newborn baby. Um, yeah, I'm sorry for what you're going through, freshly postpartum with a newborn. Yeah, I don't think I'd ever speak to the mother-in-law again after the way she treated you and your baby. I would 100% agree, especially you have the results there and they're still not understanding basic genetics, things like that is insane. Oh, we have an update on the plastic surgery. All right. So this was the blue alien one. My wife came home yesterday. We finally had a long talk. She told me the reason she had the surgery because her mom and sister talked her into it. They convinced her she was starting to look old and that I would find someone else to be with if she did not do something. That was why the mom gave her money for the operations. That's unreal. They should know that for better or for worse, that's what you vow as marriage, right? I don't know why they would ever do that. Mom and her sister look like Bruce Campbell on Escape from LA. Very last people that should be telling anyone to get plastic surgery. I used some of the comments as talking points. I told her I loved her and she was the person I wanted to spend my life with. I told her surgery would take a while longer to settle down. I've learned to appreciate it. It's very nice of you. She asked me if I wanted to get it reversed. That I don't even think that's possible. But please just leave it and let me get used to it. Jeez, this guy's a saint. We talked for about 3 hours and we decided that her mom and sister would not be part of any decisions in our life going forward. Certainly fair conclusion. It's going to leave her face alone and give me a chance to get used to it. You're going to look for marriage counselor, maybe individual counselors for each of us. I think that's a positive next step. Going to make an effort to show her every day I still find her desirable. She's going to make an effort to believe me when I tell her I love her the way she is. Aw, I'm glad this has an empty or satisfying ending. We're going to talk to mom and sister, tell her we're taking a break. We're going to block them to get our shit together before we allow them back to our lives. Yeah, wife's family's crazy. I'm not confident in my appearance. Tells me I'm beautiful even though I look like a yeah, my mom and sisters. Fuck your wife's family if you're not there. I would agree. The fact that somebody says, hey, your husband's going to leave you if you don't become more attractive, that concept is crazy. Um, oh, wow. This is short, sweet to the point. We'll end on this one. Am I the asshole for suspecting my wife of doing something awful at her friend's bachelorette party in Mexico? She spent virtually zero money and took no pictures. We have a meeting on Monday with their mediating counselor. Yeah, that's not great. I think it's worth asking what the heck goes on. I don't see it sleeping on the couch portion. It says not the asshole, a lot of missing information. Won't discuss her vacation, even considers crying when you ask about it. It's very strange. Sleeping on the couch is kind of nailed in the coffin. And maybe there's some parts that were deleted. Yeah, it's wild that when you told her it was suspicious, she even made it more suspicious with her reaction. Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely suspect. She didn't even deny it. She'll state that she'll never discuss it. Okay. All right, let's go last. Let's see. All right. Hopefully short and sweet. Am I the asshole for breaking up with my girlfriend because she literally told me she would cheat on me if I took a new job? What the hell? I'm currently in a job where I earn 250,000 a year. I have an opportunity for a job where I would get 640,000. Good grief. Um, Your job's overseas. I'll be gone 4 months at a time instead of 4 weeks at a time. Girlfriend's unhappy. She says she doesn't want to be gone for that long and she'll get lonely. That's fair. Only doing this job 1 or 2 years. The money I make sets us up for a bright future. That's awesome. You're thinking about, you want to spend the rest of your life with this girl. I think that's great. Pay off all our debts, buy a house, travel on my off time. I think this is all great so far. I don't see how you'd even do that. So doesn't care about any of that. And if I'm gone, she might need company. What the hell? Didn't understand at first. Said she could get the dog. I would agree. That's the direction I'd go as well. She said she meant human company. I said she had lots of company at work and school. She was welcome to use our place to socialize. She then spelled it out because I was stupid to think she was a decent human. She said she wasn't going to go for months without sex. So I completely understood. Broke up with her. Good. Fuck her. Go you. She's going crazy. She said her house calling and texting me. She says I misunderstood. She would never cheat on me. I don't understand how it's misunderstanding. That sounds pretty blatant. Like that's what she was going to do. Like I said, I'm gone for a month at a time, so I'm pretty sure she's been lonely before. I can't trust her. I'm not trying to build a future with someone who can't think about plans. I 100% agree. You got to plan for the future. You'll find someone who can you can be with for that long. Yeah, no, fuck this girl. You're making the right decision. She feels this way. She's probably felt this way before. With that being said, I'm just at 3 hours, I think. So I think this is it, man. I appreciate everybody. If you've made it this long, which I doubt anybody did, appreciate it. Hopefully, I won't come in last next year, and I will be better at fantasy football from here on out. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I'm going to end this call, stop recording. Oh my God, I'm done.